One more game. LiveOddsSportsbookReview.com. Jesus Christ, the Giants on prime time again. Giants against the Packers on Sunday Night Football. Green Bay 7, 48 the total. McCarthy, 9-1 ATS off the bye during the regular season. And kind of a weird scheduling spot. Remember, Green Bay started with 4 road games, 2 in the preseason and then 2 in the regular season. Now they're at home. They're feeling good after the bye. And last game, Rodgers lit it up in the first half against the Lions.
Yeah, first time he had a passer rating over 100 in his last 16 games for the superstar Aaron Rodgers. But, I mean, let's talk about this from a scheduling standpoint for the Giants, because there's some tough scheduling sequences in the NFL this season. I mentioned what Philadelphia is going to be up against a little bit earlier. Look at the Giants. They have to play at Minnesota on Monday night and then at the Packers on Sunday night. Back-to-back trips on a short week against 2 elite opponents, and Green Bay coming off a bye. Yeah, that's a tough little spot for the New York Football Giants, and the markets recognize that, although we did see some Giants money. This line was up to 7.5 and bet right back down to 7 in betting action on Thursday.
Yep, and you look at this graphic, Aaron Rodgers home and away in his career. Passer rating at home, 110.2. Yards per play, 9.1. Away, passer rating, 98.2. Yards per play, 8. Stories out there that the Green Bay grass provides the team an edge with timing. Wide receivers seem to beat DBs so much more at home than they do on the road. And, you know, we were talking earlier, okay, these guys have issues getting open. Is there something to that, you think?
Maybe. Maybe. The Packers are good. Rodgers should be expected to have a QB rating that reflects his capacity. And, of course, there have been a handful of seasons where, for whatever reason, he has been a lot better at Lambeau, but it's not like he's a guy that I'm afraid to back in a hostile road environment. What I want to talk about is the Giants' defense, because the Giants' defense was expected to be better this season, and it has been better this season, except for one key category. Look at that, yards per play, down a full yard. Against the rush, down more than a yard per rush. They're better against the pass. They're better in opposing passer rating, but this Giants defense been on the field for 271 snaps. 271 snaps. They have a grand total of 1 takeaway in those 271 snaps. No interceptions so far this season. The team, -7 in turnovers, and you're not going to win at Lambeau Field if you're not generating some type of a positive turnover margin.
I want to talk about the offense, because Vereen's hurt, Jennings is questionable, and they're moving the ball, but they're not scoring because the turnovers continue to kill the Giants on offense. And I can only look at Green Bay, and here's why. Now you got the turmoil with Beckham Jr. Eli calls him out after the loss Monday night. And now the report on Friday, early Friday morning, late Thursday night, that the Giants coaching staff is thinking about benching the guy.
Well, again, the Thursday night, Friday reports, they're not going to bench OBJ. And if they do, they're going to motivate him. They're going to motivate the rest of their team. And, oh, by the way, it's not like the rest of the guys haven't done anything. Beckham doesn't have a touchdown this year. All right? Shepard's got 263 passing yards, 20 receptions. Cruz is 16 and 245. Eli has thrown for nearly 1,200 yards at 66% completions. They're struggling in the red zone. Green Bay, healthier defensively than they were prior to the bye. That, too, bad news for the G-Mans in this tough scheduling sequence.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.